Hello, Mr. Retailer.
Hello.
I'm looking to sell a pre-workout to you, see if you'll take it on board.
Go on, show me.
Specimen, check out that label.
No. Too weak for me. No, thank you.
That's it. You should not have said that, because check out that GFY.
Wow, what does that stand for?
Go fuck yourself.
I'll never forget this day.
Hello guys, and welcome back to yet another one with us, the Review Bros. My name's Aaron,
I'm Craig.
and today we have GFY by Glaxon. We are excited to get into this one for you.
Obviously, you know we've already done specimen, so let's compare the differences and see what GFY can bring to the table.
Absolutely. And if you could, guys, give us a thumbs up right now. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, you know. Stay along for the ride because we're very excited and we really appreciate you guys.
Moving into flavours, taste and mixability. Nice and easy because it comes in one. And what is it, Aaron?
Knockout punch. So let's see how this one goes down. Obviously this one is much more limited than specimen. Only select retailers will be selling it. So yeah, we're excited to do it. Come on, let's go. In she goes. Boom. Un. Duh. So it's one scoop, guys, gets you that full serving. None of this 20, 40, you know that.
And do a flat scoop, guys, because that is what we worked out to be the serving. And when you're playing with Alpha Yo, you don't want to take any risks.
Absolutely not. Let's do it.
Mild pop, mild fizz.
Are we going to get knocked out?
Nice. It's got like a weird black peppery, spicy aftertaste. Like a... I can't put my finger on it.
Like a lemony sort of flavour. It's quite, I'll be honest, absolute truth of it is it's quite a boring flavour.
Yeah.
Just
I mean,
like
it's fruit
a
punch.
punch.
Yeah. But
It's
it
alright.
tastes a bit different to your typical fruit punch. It's got a bit of a weird kick to it.
Yeah, I wouldn't say negative kick
No.
neither. I'd
No.
actually say it tastes alright. And there's the mixability, guys, while we're at it.
Yeah, it looks good, to be
Looks
fair.
very good.
There's no pump ingredients to struggle to mix, so that's probably why
No,
it's
it is an all-skim job. So,
Should we count down from 3 and do it?
yeah. 3, 2, 1. 7 out of 10. Oh,
Oh!
so close, guys. What should we go with? It
Yeah,
has mixed well.
So should we go 7.5?
Yeah, go for 7.5. There's no complaints from myself. It's just a bit boring.
We'd like to see more flavours, but who knows? Maybe they will down the line. Price time. Let's do it, guys. So to get hold of this, US guys, you go to Glaxon.com, where it's originally $59.99 US dollars. Jesus, for 21 servings. That actually, with our 20% discount code, which will flash up on the screen right now, brings it down to $48, which is a bit more like it, and that works out to be £38 and 3p for the tub.
Absolutely. So you're wondering, price per serving, guys. Obviously, US guys, you'll be paying $2.28 for the serving. So it is, there's no doubt about it, much more costly than an average product. Again, effects will show whether that's worth it, because some of these are. UK guys, price per serving for you will be £1.81 a go. Now, as you guys know, we have a consistent scale. 3 out of 10. So it is definitely more expensive than average, even using our discount code. So make sure to be using that. That's my top advice for you. 3 out of 10.
It's label time, god damn it!
And it is quite a list to get through. Let's do it. Let's do it for you.
Okay, so like we mentioned earlier, pump ingredients, non-existent.
Oh, there is a half scoop and a full scoop.
Yeah, so we'll be going by the full scoop.
Let's do it.
Let's see what the package is. So first up, we've got creatine monohydrate at 2 grams.
So guys, that is underdosed in our honest opinion. You want as a minimum 3 grams. Now a lot of people argue it's not even needed in a pre-workout. So you know what, we'll take it.
Yeah.
We'll take it. It's going to help with strength and power output once it's built up in the system. And it might help a little bit with some pumps. That's probably the most pumpy ingredient we've got.
And you're not going to be taking this every day to build up that in your system. If you
No.
are, you're crazy.
If you want creatine monohydrate, I'd recommend 5 grams a day.
Yeah,
so
as a
you would need to supplement with creatine alongside this product.
This is more of a top-up scenario. So moving on, we've got beta-alanine at 1600 milligrams.
Which is half of the clinical daily dosage. We like to see 3.2 grams. We like to see at least 3 grams, let's face it, to get that itchy, tingly, get you in the zone effect. And we'll move onto that into the effects section. But yeah, that is underdosed, and it will help boost endurance down the line once it's built up in the system as well, kind of like the creatine.
Yeah. And then we have caffeine anhydrous at 420 milligrams.
Now that is a nice amount, guys, more than average.
20 milligrams more than specimen.
Yeah, so it is a bit more stimmy, about 4.2 cups worth of coffee.
Yeah, to be very good.
So it is definitely one of the higher end of caffeine dosages we'll see in a pre-workout. We normally see on average 300.
Yeah.
So you're getting more there.
Moving on, we've got L-tyrosine at 250 milligrams.
I don't understand that. We like to see as a minimum 1,000 milligrams, so we'd like to see that at least 4 times. We've seen that up to 3,000 milligrams, so it's an amino acid that's responsible for helping with focus and cognition. Is it going to have too much effect in this? I know that there are companies out there that are playing the synergy, where like a little bit of citrulline will open up the airways, open up the veins, etc., and get things moving. I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't necessarily agree with that. The only thing I'll say is our anecdotal experience in the effects will be the key component.
Yeah, 100%. Then we have cholinase, which is a form of various different forms of choline. So we've got choline L, bitartrate, beta-choline, alpha-GPC, and citicoline, 300 milligrams.
Again, underdosed ingredient that's, again, responsible for nootropic action, so focus, cognition, concentration, get you in the zone. Choline bitartrate, again, is something we like to see as a minimum at 600, so that on its own is underdosed, let alone the other couple of bits.
Yeah.
It's a shame, really, but let's see. We're not going to be too critical on the label.
Labels be just labels, bruh. Okay, then we've got Mucana pruriens extract L-dopa 98% at 120 milligrams.
Anti-stress, anti-anxiety. It's supposed to have a mood-elevating effect. We'll see. We will see.
Yep. I'm going to round the next 4 ingredients up into one because, as Aaron will explain, they're kind of similar. So we've got hordenine at 120 milligrams, synephrine HCl 100 milligrams, halostachine HCl 100 milligrams, and hygenamine 70 milligrams.
Yes, they're all good doses, guys. That's where it turns the page. They're all fat burners, fat metabolizers. They'll burn up fat cells within the body for hits of energy, so they do have a stimulation effect as well, and that might be something we will feel.
Yeah, Sweattown should be visited. Then we go on to another 2 ingredients, which yet again I'm going to round into one in the form of raulousine at 3 milligrams, aka alpha yo, and yohimbine 2 milligrams.
So alpha yo is the ingredient that again is a fat burner. Definitely comes with stimulant effects. It can come with a side dish of negatives such as cold sweats, dribbles, chills, some negatives. But at the end of the day, that is a stimulant ingredient you will definitely feel. And 3 milligrams is what I would call above what I'd want.
Yeah,
but
anything
not
over
the
2
highest.
you feel, don't you?
Yeah, and the yohimbine HCl again, another fat burner.
Yeah, burny.
That normally doesn't hold those negatives.
Yeah, so that's the same as what's in specimen in terms of the yo-yo ingredients.
Yo-yo blend, as they say.
No digestion aid.
No black pepper, no estrogen. So let's just see how these come in. But again, at 5.5 grams, it is light. Not much to digest. Effects be coming at you. Effects time of go fuck yourself. So, starting off at the beginning, guys, as we always do, that digestion starts. Beta-alanine would normally kick in. Does it?
No, and the reason being it's at a half clinical dose, so it just undercuts the feels where you get the tingle sensation and no digestion aid.
Absolutely. If there was black pepper, some estrogen, potentially you would feel it at that 1600 dose. It's a bit of a shame, really, but I can see why they've done it compared to specimens. Not everyone is a huge fan of beta-alanine. Yeah. We would like to have seen it though. That's our opinion.
It's in specimen at 3.2 grams, but they've catered for people that do and don't like beta, but they haven't catered for people that do and don't like alpha yo. That's the interesting factor.
Absolutely. As Craig said before, what is it like?
Offering 2 sandwiches and putting Marmite in both and saying, there you go guys,
so that actually is the thing that we move into. We move into that energy factor that we're looking for. You definitely do feel that 420 caffeine. That is a thumbs up from us.
Yeah.
It gives you that energy drive. It kicks in relatively fast and it stays actually relatively consistent. I would say there is a bit of a crash towards the end, but it is quite minor.
Yeah, not majorly. You're not written off. And it doesn't suppress appetite either.
No, which was surprising, because alpha yohimbine normally does that. 3 milligrams, again, like I said, is a bit more than we'd like. Did we get those negatives?
Yes, but not as much as we did in specimen at the full dose, which we don't understand why, because it's the same dose in both.
Yeah, absolutely. There was a bit of the cold chills, a bit of sweats, not so much in the dribbles, but a little bit.
Yeah, you felt really heated and a bit sweaty. I'd say less because of the Alpha Yo, but more because of the 4 fat burners at mega doses in it. You know, you'd be standing still and getting sweaty, so you'd be like...
Your heart rate definitely went up too. That was something I noticed. It was a bit like, yeah, we're in the zone now. We're in that stimulatory zone. So energy, I would argue, is its best factor.
Yeah.
I would say falling behind that obviously is that nootropic focus element we're looking for. You know what? It was okay.
Yeah.
I actually felt quite in the zone despite those underdosing. So perhaps that that theory,
the synergism
works.
It's true to a degree. The pumps non-existent because there's literally nothing in it for pumps really.
I would argue the only pumps you get are the ones you work up yourself, which you know what. We do anyway.
You get a bit of vasodilation because of how much you're sweating as well.
Absolutely. So pumps were, unfortunately, like Craig said, not really existent because of this product. Again, you could stack it with something, but that's for a story for another day, really.
Yeah. What's the main annoying thing that we noticed about this every time we used it? Negative style.
The breathing. Hard to breathe, and I think that's because of Alpha Yohimbine. I've noticed that a little bit in Specimen. You know, it just feels like you have shallow breathing, like it's a lot of effort to get a lot of oxygen in, and that is a takeaway point from a pre-workout. You know, when it's sort of is fighting against you.
It takes down your work capacity. Like you literally have to cut sets a bit short because you're like, I can't breathe.
Yeah.
So not to an extreme level, but noticeable.
Yeah. So what we're gonna say is. Pumps, we would give it like a 3 out of 10.
Yeah.
You know, you get them a little bit, perhaps from a little bit of creatine. They are the low point. Focus, we'd probably go like a 6 or a 7, maybe even 6.5, 7.
Yeah.
You know, it's around there. Energy is the highest factor at a good 8.5, 9.
Yeah.
You know, there's definitely the nice stimulatory effects. So absolutely, guys, all things considered, we're going to go for a 6.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
If I had the absolute real world choice between this and our good friend Specimen, I would choose Specimen. I felt that kicked in a bit harder. Yeah, I know, opposite to contrary belief. And I felt more mood elevation effects from Specimen. I felt happy training on it, as well as the pumps were, for me, in Specimen better.
More pumpy, more Alpha Yo-y, more fat burny and more energy. So that, you know, they are kind of the same, but they carry slightly different traits.
I do think they are too similar to be from the same company. They should kind of offer, you know, the opposite ends of the spectrum. To me, these are more stim heavy packages with the Alpha Yohimbine.
Yeah.
So yeah, 6.5 is our genuine, honest experience on GFY. Final verdict of GFY. So let's start off. You know, scores on the doors from the beginning, as we did in the review. We always start off with the price, no, the taste and the mixability. Okay.
Yeah, one flavour, and you know, it mixed fine. Knockout punch. We gave it a 7.5 out of 10.
Yeah, not quite enough to write home about, but I tell you what, guys, considering it isn't a full stim package, I think they've done a respectable job on it.
Fair.
Moving into the price of the product now, this is the bit that it did fall short on.
Came to a 3 out of 10, unfortunately, even with our discount code. So without it, then we're talking mega low scores.
It probably is because it's only 21 serves. If it was 25, 30, obviously that price score would go up, but that is food for thought. And then moving us into the most important part of the review, and any other review, what did we give it, Craig?
The effects, which we gave a 6.5 out of 10. You know, it is a stim junkie pre for people that like the fat, burny, sweaty, alpha, yo-y, feely.
Yeah.
Just a strange one.
Yeah, the Alpha Yo sweats were there. The energy was definitely there. It's just a stim hit. A good one at that, a respectable one.
But we didn't feel any of
the euphoric.
Yeah.
There was no highness, no mood elevation neither. No.
Which it does claim on the front there as one of the main features.
So you know what, there is definitely an audience for it, and I know that a lot of people really do like this product. So let us know in the comments below what your thoughts are. I know a lot of people would have tried this. It's been around for some time now. We've had it for a while. We just haven't got around to reviewing it. And compare it to the Specimen review we put out there. Absolutely do. What does that give us, Craig, as a total score?
Gives us 17 out of 30, which, yes, I know, guys, is low, but remember the price is the main thing slamming that score down.
Yeah, if you can get it cheaper elsewhere, then do, because obviously we've gone by the Glaxon website. Retailers may be able to sort you out a better deal.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what I would recommend. So yeah, 17 for Glaxon GFY.
So thanks for watching along for this review, guys. Let us know what you prefer out of Specimen and GFY. Do you find them to be very similar or very different?
Yeah, let us know your favourites below, guys. You know, we want to just say a quick thank you to Glaxon for sending it down. We've got some other bits and pieces like Plasm Surge to get reviewed. And thank you guys for watching along. We really hope you've enjoyed this review. As I mentioned before, please do sub. Please do give the video a thumbs up.
We got all that.
Yeah, we've got a lot more coming. As always, guys,
Stay
stimmed, and that will do it.
You damn well will.